Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to play a game from our, well, it's a free game, but we got the paid version of it. Just got updated this year of Dombrov Baseball. Playing around with it a lot yesterday and decided to do a video on it today. Playing for the 1970 season. It's going to be the New York Yankees visiting the Boston Red Sox. Gary Peters on the hill for the Red Sox. Against the Fritz Peterson for the Yankees. So the lineup for the New York Yankees is as follows. Roy White will lead it off and play right field. He'll be followed by Horace Clarke playing second. Thurman Munson will bat third. Behind the plate, batting cleanup is Bobby Mercer, the left fielder. Clark Blefary, the first baseman, hits fifth, followed by Johnny Ellis at third base. Ron Woods is your center fielder, followed by Gene Michael, the shortstop, and Fritz Peterson on the hill will bat ninth. So Peters on the hill. Behind him is Yastrzemski in left, Smith in center, and Conigliaro in right. The infield is left to right is Alvarado, Petrocelli, Andrews, and Scott. And behind the plate is Moses. So that is the defense behind Peters. Again, just starting to get to know all the different ratings and everything in this game, and how things work and everything, and how you have play results, park effects, and year effects, things that can override or supersede the play result. So some interesting facets to this game. So here we go. So Peters on the hill. He'll face Roy White batting first. And it's just basically a one-click result. And he strikes him out. So quick strikeout for Peters, and there's one down. Horace Clarke up there now. And that is going to be a hit. You can tell by the sound effect whether it's going to be a hit or not in this game. So it's going to be a double for Clarke to left. Thurman Munson with a chance to get the Yankees on the board early here. And that's going to be a base hit, and that will score the run. So just like that, the Yankees are on top 1-0. So Bobby Mercer up to the plate now. And that's going to be popped up to center, and Smith will make the catch for out number two, sorry. Blefary up there now. Blefary, the first baseman, hitting fifth. And that is going to be a great defensive play. That D there is a great defensive play by Scott. Saved his team a hit there. So that is going to be that will retire the side. So the Yankees get on the board first. The Red Sox coming up. Mike Andrews, the second baseman, will lead it off, followed by Luis Alvarado, the third baseman. Batting third, the boomer George Scott. Rijo Petrocelli is batting cleanup, the shortstop. Tony Conigliaro, the right fielder, will hit fifth. Kyle Yastrzemski batting sixth today against the lefty Peterson. Batting seventh is Reggie Smith, the center. Jerry Moses behind the plate hits eighth, and Gary Peters on the hill will bat ninth. So Mike Andrews up there now against Peterson. Defense behind Peterson is going to be Mercer in left, Woods in center, and White in right. The infield left to right is going to be Ellis, Michael, Clarke, and Blefary, and behind the plate, Munson. So Peterson looks in for the signs from Munson. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be a strikeout. So just as the Yankees started out, the Red Sox start off with a strikeout. Luis Alvarado up there now. And that is going to be hit to Ellis at third. He fires over to Blefary for out number two. So 2 up and 2 down. The boomer George Scott up there now. And that's going to be a base hit to left. So it'll bring up Rijo Petrocelli. And he's going to ground one to short. They go the short way to second, and that will retire the side. So after 1 full, it's New York 1 and Boston 0. Third baseman Ellis will be up there now. And that's going to be a flyout. Nice play by Smith. Great defensive play. That surely was intended to be extra bases, but Smith makes a great catch for out number 1. So to bring up Woods now. And that's going to be a base hit past Scott. So 1 on and 1 out for Gene Michael, the shortstop. And he strikes him out. So as you can see there, well, the blue is a strikeout there anyway, but the year effect is a K, so there is a strikeout there. So that will be 2 outs now for Fritz Peterson. And Peterson will strike out. So after 1.5, remains 1-0 New York. Tony C up there now, the right fielder. And it's going to be hit back to the box for Peterson over to Blefary for out number 1. Yastrzemski up there now. And he'll strike out. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox. Brings up Reggie Smith. And that's going to be a solid single to right. So that'll bring up Jerry Moses in his Detroit uniform there. Looks like a Detroit uniform. Yeah, I think so. Looks like Detroit's colors. Anyway, Moses up there now. Runner on first. Over to second for 1. Well, that's all he needed. So that will end the inning. So after 2 full, it remains 1-0 Yankees. It'll be top of the order, White, Clark, and Munson against Peters. And that's going to be a base hit to right. Yankees' 4th hit of the day. Scott will hold them on. Clark up there now. And this could be 2. Petrocelli over to Andrews for 1. Back to Scott. And that's a 6-4-3 double play. So it'll bring a Munson with 2 outs and the bases empty. And that's going to be a base hit from Munson. Mercer up there now. And that's going to be hit to Alvarado at third. He'll go the short way to Andrews. And that'll end the inning. So after 2.5, still 1-0 Yankees. It's going to be Peters in the top of the order, Andrews and Alvarado. (4-3) on the putout for out number 1. Mike Andrews up there now. He struck out his first time up. He's going to fly 1 to center, and Woods will make the catch for the second out. Alvarado up there now. Alvarado 0 for 1 so far. And Alvarado gets a hold of one there. That's going to go over the Green Monster and out of there to tie the game at 1. So Luis Alvarado gets the Red Sox even at 1. So the Boomer up there now. Can they go back to back? Nope, but Scott will get himself another hit. So that'll bring up Petrocelli. And he'll fly to right. Mercer will make the catch that inning, but the Red Sox tie it up on the solo home run by Alvarado. And it's 1-1 after 3. Blefary up there now, first baseman. And Yankees continue to get hits off of Peters. Scott will hold him on. That'll bring up Ellis. And that's going to be a ground ball to Scott. He'll take it to the bag himself as Blefary moves in the scoring position with 1 down. Going to bring up Ron Woods with an RBI opportunity here. And that's going to be a base hit that will score Blefary easily. And Yankees quickly go back on top 2-1. So Gene Michael up there now. And he'll draw the walk. And they're going to attempt a bunt. Okay. And that bunt will go foul. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. Rolling towards the pitcher. They're going to be, yep, he scored a fielder's choice. So Peterson will reach on the bunt single. And that will load the bases with 1 down for Roy White. And Roy White's going to get a hold on here. And it's not deep enough, though. So Conigliere will make the catch. And Woods will have to hold. Yankees with not much speed on the bases. And we'll bring up Clark, see if he can keep the inning going. And that's going to be hit to Petrocelli over to second. And that will end it. So the Yankees do score 1. And it is 2-1 Yankees after 3.5. Canigliere up there now. And he'll get himself his first hit of the day. Solid single to left. Blefary will hold him on. That'll bring up Yastrzemski, who struck out his first time up. That's a ground ball to Michael. And they'll go to second for the force out. So Yastrzemski on first on the fielder's choice brings up Reggie Smith. Singled his first time up. And he's going to get a hold of one here. That's going to go off into the triangle. Well, not the triangle, but off the wall and bounce around a bit. And he'll end up at third. Yastrzemski will score easily. And the Red Sox quickly answer. And it's now 2-2. So that'll be a Moses. That's a ground ball to Clark. This should score the run easily. The Red Sox take the lead for the first time, 3-2. So Gary Peters up there now with 2 down and the bases empty. And he'll fly out to White in right to end the inning. So the Red Sox answer with 2 and take the lead, 3-2 after 4 full. Peters now with his first lead of the day. He'll face Munson, Mercer, and Blefary. So Munson 2 for 2 today with an RBI. And that'll be 3 for 3 as he hits one over the head of Smith. And that's going to be an easy double. So the Yankees looking to answer quickly here again. Mercer up there now. Mercer 0 for 2 on the day. And he's going to draw the walk. Looked like they were pitching around him. So Blefary up there now. Blefary is 1 for 2 with a run scored. And that's going to be a wild pitch. That all runners will move up. So now a single could score 2. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. Yastrzemski makes the catch. Munson bluffs, but holds. So 1 down now for Ellis. Johnny Ellis 0 for 2 on the day. And that's a fly ball to right. See if this one's deep enough. Yastrzemski makes the catch. And no, Munson again bluffs, but does not go. So Peters 1 out away from getting out of it. Any damage? Woods is 2 for 2 on the day, though, with an RBI. And he'll draw the walk. That will load the bases for Gene Michael. Michael is 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's going to be hit to Andrews. Oh, and he can't handle it. And that is going to be an error that will score a run, and the game is all tied up. So the Red Sox got what they wanted, but Andrews could not execute, and it is 3-3 now. So that'll bring up Fritz Peterson with a chance to help his own cause here. And he will. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to score 2. And Fritz Peterson puts the Yankees on top, 5-3. That'll bring up Roy White. And he is going to fly out to center. But damage is done as the Yankees score 3. And the Yankees now with a 2-run lead, 5-3. So top of the order for the Red Sox, Andrews, Alvarado, and Scott. Down by 2 now. Peterson with a 2-run lead now. And that's going to be a solid single to center. So the tying run will come to the plate now. And Alvarado, who homered his last time up. Blefary holding him on. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Play is to first as Andrew moves into scoring position. The Boomer up there now. He could tie it with 1 swing of the bat. He's 2 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Andrews bluffs but does not go. So 2 down now for Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli looking for his first hit of the day. This would be a great time. And he'll fly out to Mercer to end the inning. So it remains 5-3 as we head to the 6th. Clark will lead it off. Clark 1 for 3 with a run scored. He'll ground on the Petrocelli deep in the hole. Makes the play over to Scott. 1 down. So Munson, perfect 3 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI, comes up now against Peters. And Munson continues to hit the ball against Peters, and that's going to be a triple. And that is going to be it for Peters. And who are we going to bring in here? 4 relievers. I think we're going to bring in Romo. So Romo's going to come in to relieve Peters, who just did not have it today. Comes in with a runner at third and 1 down. Bobby Mercer up there now. Mercer 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And that is going to be a solid hit to center. That's going to go over the head of Smith. And the Fenway Park double there as the Yankees continue to hit. Mercer's going to try to steal third, and he is going to be nailed. So Moses nails him. So Blefary up there now with 2 down. Grounds it to back to the box, and Romo, will make the play. Romo will make the play over to first to end the inning. But the Yankees score another, and it's now a 3-run lead. So the Red Sox with their work cut out for them here in the bottom of the 6th. Guerrero will lead it off. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Grounds 1 the second. 4-3 on the putout for out number 1. And it'll bring up Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 with a run scored. Reached on a fielder's choice, and he'll strike out for out number 2. So that'll bring up Smith. Smith 2 for 2 on the day with a run scored and an RBI. And they finally do retire him on the fly out to center. So that'll be it for the Red Sox in the 6th. So the Yankees with a 3-run lead going to the top of the 7th. Romo back out there for his second inning of work. Ellis up to the plate now. Ellis hitless on the day until now. Past the dive of Petrocelli for his first hit. So Woods up there now. That's going to be hit to left where Yastrzemski is under it. Makes the catch for out number 1. So Gene Michael up there now. Gene Michael 0 for 2 with a walk. And he flies out to Yastrzemski. And Peterson up to the plate now. Let's see if he will hit for himself. And he strikes out. So 7th inning stretch time here at Fenway. Alrighty. So Jerry Moses up there now. Moses 0 for 2 with an RBI. Grounds him back to the box. And that is going to be it for Romo. Romo will come out of the game. And I think we're going to bring in John Kennedy, the pinch hitter extraordinaire. So Kennedy is going to come in to pinch hit, to lead it off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 7th. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Clark over to Blefary for out number 1. So Mike Andrews up there now. He's 1 for 3 on the day. And Blefary makes the play himself. And let's see what happened here. We need a pitcher. This is what we need. So let's see who's going to come in next. I guess we'll bring in Gary Wagner. So Wagner in to pitch for the Red Sox now. Danny Cater is going to come in as a pinch hitter. And hits one back to Wagner. Over to Scott for out number 1. Clark up there now. Horace Clark 1 for 4 with a run scored. And that is going to be hit a long way and out of here. I like how it goes above the scoreboard here. So, no doubter there for... what's his name? For Clark. And the Yankees extend their lead now 7-3. Munson, who's perfect 4 for 4 on the day with 2 runs scored and an RBI, finally is retired as he lines out to Andrews for out number 2. So Mercer up to the plate now. Mercer 1 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. Flies up, pops out to Scott to end the inning. So the Yankees do get 1 on the solo home run. And it's now a 7-3 lead. So the Red Sox with their work cut out for them here in the bottom of the 8th. Alvarado to lead it off. Alvarado is 1 for 3 with a home run. And he'll ground out to short for out number 1. Scott up there now. Scott 2 for 3 on the day. And it's going to be a pass ball. No one was on, so no big deal. And Scott gets himself another hit. His 3rd hit of the day. So to bring up Petrocelli. Petrocelli's still looking for his 1st hit of the day. And that is going to be a double play. So that will erase the bases there for and end the Red Sox 8th inning. So Wagner out there for another inning of work. And the Yankees continue to hit Red Sox pitching. And then their 14th hit of the day. And it's a strikeout. And we'll bring somebody else in here. Let's see here. We'll bring in Sparky Lyle. Why not? So Sparky Lyle to come on there. With 1 out and a runner on first. Woods up there now. And over to Scott as the runner advances in scoring position. So Lyle trying to hold it at a 4-run lead for the Yankees. Michael up there now. Michael hitless on the day. Has walked once, though. And that's going to fly up to Yastrzemski to end the inning. So the Red Sox, with their work cut out, they need 4 to tie to keep this game going. Conigliaro to lead it off. Conigliaro 1 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be hit to right where Cater will make the catch for out number 1. Yastrzemski up there now 0 for 3 with a run scored. And Yastrzemski is going to hit one deep. And that is going to go all the way to the wall for a double. So Reggie Smith, he's got a couple hits on the day. And Smith hits one to right. No, we're not going to chance it here. So base hit for Smith. We'll put runners at the corners. So the tying run is on deck. So if Moses can get on, the tying run will come up to the plate with 1 down. So Moses 0 for 3 on the day with an RBI. I think we're going to bring in a pinch hitter here, possibly. Let's see who we got on the bench here. Let's see. Oh, looks like we're going to, let's see. 269 and Billy's 264, so we're not getting any better. So we'll leave Moses in there to hit for himself. So Peterson trying to get the complete game here. And that's going to be a base hit for Moses. That will score a run, and it is now a 7-4 game. So the tying run will come to the plate, and it will not be Sparky Lyle hitting for himself. Now Billy Conigliaro is going to come in. So Billy C., the brother of Tony C., will come in the pinch hit. Representing the tying run here. Looks like they're going to leave Peterson in to face Conigliaro. Conigliaro could tie it with 1 swing of the bat. Uh-oh, this could be 2. We're second for 1, back to first, and that is going to be the ball game. So Billy Conigliaro hits into the game-ending double play. Well, the Red Sox did get the tying run up to the plate, just couldn't execute. So let's check and see the. First, we have the play by the score sheet. So this is our score sheet here. I don't usually do much on this, but I know some of you guys like Clinton Parks like to look at this. So there it is. All right, let's go to the box score. So Fritz Peterson gets the complete game. Allows 11 hits. Didn't walk a batter. Struck out 3. Did allow a home run. 4 runs scored. 4, all of them earned. Why am I? Can't remember what AO is. I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments, but AO in that one, or it'll come to me, one of the two. All right, so let's see here. For the Red Sox, Gary Peters gets a loss, 5 1/3 innings, 10 hits allowed, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 6 runs. Only 3 of them were earned, though, so his defense let him down there. And errors by Andrews. It was just the error by Andrews, wasn't it? Yeah, just the error by Andrews. But it was enough to allow 3 unearned runs. So Romo comes in, pitches inning in 2/3, allows 2 hits, striking out a batter. And Wagner 1 1/3 innings, 2 hits, struck out a batter, allowed a home run. And Sparky Lyle pitches 2/3 of an inning. So for the Yankees, Roy White goes 1 for 4. Danny Cater came in to play right field, went 0 for 1. Horace Clark was 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored, including a double and a home run and an RBI. Thurman Munson, player of the game, goes 4 for 5 with 2 runs scored, a double, triple, and, of course, a couple of singles, so home run away from the cycle and gets an RBI. Bobby Mercer goes 1 for 1. Sorry, 1 for 4 with a run scored, including a double and an RBI. Also walked once. Clark Bleffery, 2 for 5 with a run scored. Johnny Ellis was 1 for 5. Ron Woods was 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Gene Michael 0 for 4. And Fritz Peterson helped his own cause 1 for 3 with a pair of RBIs. I think we'll give co-players of the game. We'll be Munson and Peterson, because Peterson did help his own cause, getting a couple RBIs there. He got a key 2-run single at the right time. All right, for the Red Sox, let's see what's going on here. Mike Andrews was 1 for 4. Alvarado was 1 for 4 with a home run. George Scott was 3 for 4. Petrocelli 0 for 4. Conigliaro was 1 for 4. Yastrzemski was 1 for 4 with a double and 2 runs scored. Reggie Smith had a good day, 3 for 4 with a triple, RBI triple, and a run scored. Moses was 1 for 4 with a couple RBIs. Peters was 0 for 2. Romo did not get an at bat, and John Kennedy as a pinch hitter 0 for 1. Wagner did not get an at bat, nor did Sparky Lyle, and Billy Conigliaro hit into that double play you just saw to end the game. So that is it. We'll finish the game here and save everything. So let's take a look at our standings here. We just started the day. So I'm not sure how much of this we're going to play. We might play some other seasons, but just figure we were playing the 1970 season in National Pastime 3, so we decided to try this out here. I don't think it does not seem to go by the actual schedule. Not sure exactly. It just makes up a schedule or whatever it is, but so far in the first couple of days, I noticed it's not the same schedule as occurred in the actual season. Not sure if you can exactly do that. But I know Clinton Parks, you have this, so not sure exactly what you can do there. I probably could modify it to do it, but not really want to do that. Let's see. Let's try this. Oh, okay, you can do it as one thing here. Definitely some harsh colors here, but yeah, so getting used to this game already here. So this is your schedule screen here. I can do an internet game. That might be interesting to try one of these times. Just see what that does. The old-fashioned way, the IP address and all that stuff. Probably not. You can do modifications to different seasons. So far, I just have these seasons in here. I'm sure I can get other seasons. There's many seasons. I think there's like over 70 seasons available. I believe that's what it said. And you can change the teams around if you want to. Play with your team settings here. But it comes with all the pictures and stuff put in there, so that's pretty cool. It's loading the database there. Link to the Lineman database. It's opening up a web page, it looks like. So I've explored a little bit of this, but it's been a little while, so I have to get. But I decided to go for the 1995 for the whole thing, so you know it's worth it definitely. I'm sure I get a lot of use out of it. It includes everything. Here we go, Lineman database. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Team chart design editor. Yeah, so you can modify the players if you want to and everything. That's pretty cool. So again, just getting used to the engine there. I've played it a little bit in the past, but not very extensively. So, but it is a fun little game. And you can set your things. That's why those messages come out with the pitchers when they're in, saying that they need rest. That's based upon this chart right here, which you can set to your own liking. I think the highest you can go is 5 here. So, but I'm just going to keep it the same as it is right here, right now. There's all kinds of things you can modify in here. Change your sound preferences if you want to. Ballpark editor. So you can change all the ballparks if you like. So because there are ballpark effects in this, which is just cool. Year effect editor. So the year has something to do with it. So that's pretty cool. Email directory, team versus teams, all kinds of reports and everything. So batting leaders and whatnot. So lots of stats in it, which is good. You can never have too many stats. Injury report, notable games. So you can take a look at any player you want to and see what they've done, which is pretty cool. So it's definitely an improvement over their 2013 version, which I had. But yeah, definitely worth supporting some of these other games here. It's a fun little alternative. Again, I'm probably not going to play it a ton, but it's a nice addition to the rotation there. So that is it. You can do an exhibition game if you want to. So that's it. So it's the Yankees defeat the Red Sox and Dombrov Baseball. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. We'll see you in the next video. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.